recording.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
No, you're not.
It's such a scary thing to be on.
Liar. This is probably like the smallest scale gig you have ever had.
No, definitely not. I sing in the shower all the time.
And that's a gig.
Yeah, I have neighbors listening to me like, can you please stop? And it's kind of like Groundhog Day for them. They just hear the same thing over and over every morning at 6 a.m. Just my voice.
What do you sing?
I got you, babe. No, of course not that.
This is When Rom Met Com, the podcast where we break down what makes a date movie a great movie. We're currently working our way through Vanity Fair's list of the 42 best romantic comedies of all time to see if they had us at hello or were a big mistake, huge. Where have I heard that before?
Couldn't possibly imagine.
I'm Jack.
You are.
And with me, as always, is Punxsutawney Perone.
Punxsutawney Perone.
That's what they call me.
That's what they call
Famously.
Actually, I'm not lying. They used to call me London Last in Philippines.
Cute.
Honestly, because they wanted to give me a little nickname because I was the youngest in the group, and then I was in a boy band in the Philippines, and
just drops that so casually.
Just for context, yeah.
Yeah. So this voice is Kim Last, who is an actor. Kim and I know each other because we have done some acting jobs together. We've sort of like toured around a little bit to random places. And I remember the day we were all on the train and we figured out that you were in the boy band, and we were all like YouTube and Wikipedia. And we were just like, what?
What the heck?
It adds some interesting context to you as a person.
It is something I tend not to bring up, but then once people find out, they're like, wait, why didn't you mention this? I'm like, we'll get there eventually.
The thing about Kim being like a teen heartthrob in the Philippines is that it is not the most interesting thing about him.
I'd say it's the least interesting thing about him, and I've only met him for 5 minutes.
Like, you to me are just like, your vibes are so excellent.
Oh,
and I love you. You're so lovable, but I am also so, you're kind of like a bomb that's about to go off, but it's like a glitter bomb.
Okay, fair.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we were on a job once and I was sort of in charge of coordinating the group, and Kim sent a text to the group chat like, hey, I'm on somebody's boat.
Yes.
We were like, Kim, get off of the boat. We were like, don't do that. Like, we were in like Aberdeen or something.
It was Cornwall.
Was it?
Yeah.
Somewhere near water.
Yeah, something by a bay. Just for the listeners, it's a short breakdown. A drunk guy approached me on a bay, asked me if I wanted to get on his boat, and I said, why not? And I did.
And scared the hell out of all of his coworkers that day, and especially me, because I was responsible for him.
Yep. But here we are. Still got 4 limbs, I think. And alive.
Still alive.
Sometimes you just have to be on the boat, though.
Yeah.
We are talking about Groundhog Day. You
Yeah.
remember that? That's number 8 on the list.
It is.
This is directed by Harold Ramis. And it stars Bill Murray, Andy McDowell, Chris Elliott, Stephen Tobolowsky, and Brian Doyle Murray. It was released on the 12th of February, 1993. So no, you're born after that. Before that.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
Kim is
Sorry.
not.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Are you our second Gen Zer? I think
Whoa.
Are you
Please
Gen Z?
do not say that. I'm millennial. I'm still
Are
millennial.
you? What year?
97. But I'm January, and I was raised by my brother and sister who's 10 and 12 years older than me.
You know what? I appreciate you spiritually
Please.
identifying as a millennial,
Please.
and you're allowed. You're
Please.
welcome.
Yes.
Okay,
thank you.
I identify spiritually as Gen Z.
Yeah, you and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. So this was made on a budget of 15 to 30 million. Who knows?
That's quite a big range. I don't think people realize how big 1 million is. It's like 15, 30 million. What is
Yeah,
that?
well, we just couldn't. There was like competing sources, right? We couldn't
Yeah.
confirm which it
Yeah.
was.
No, yeah.
I feel like they must have saved on the costume budget a bit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just same
that is
stuff
quite-
over every
yeah.
day.
good point. That vest that Andy McDowell's wearing.
Mhm.
I have a fun fact about what happened to the overcoat from this movie.
Oh,
So it's Bill Murray's overcoat. I listened to the director's commentary for this movie, and about 3 times Harold Ramis is like, I took that overcoat.
so he really liked the coat.
Yeah. I can't tell if he says it 3 times as a joke or if he says it 3 times just because he forgot he said it earlier on.
Or
I
he
would
just,
forget.
he just really likes the coat.
He's
Yeah.
like, did I mention I took that overcoat?
It's in the end credits as well at the end. By the way, I took the coat.
This at the box office made a worthwhile 70.9 million at the US, and then worldwide for an extra, for a total of 105 million.
The staying power of this movie and the number of like VHSs and DVDs and
Yeah.
Oh, this movie
You know.
turned into a cultural phenomenon way past
Yeah.
its cinematic release.
yeah,
And then it's got a Rotten Tomato score of 94%.
Dang, that's pretty good.
well deserved.
IMDb describes this as a curmudgeonly weatherman finds himself stuck in a time loop and is forced to relive the same day over and over and over again.
That is what this
So,
movie is about. Yeah.
Literally. Over and over and again.
Vanity Fair says Groundhog Day is the ultimate rom-com for curmudgeons who don't like rom-coms. The perfect salve for a hardened cynic's heart. After all, its hero is himself exquisitely sour. Phil Connors, a weatherman sent to Punxsutawney, PA to cover the pointless annual ritual of a groundhog looking for its shadow, may be Bill Murray's ideal role. Bored with life, he gets caught in a time loop in which he's repeatedly forced to relive the previous 24 hours. That means that day after day, he gets turned down by his producer, Rita, played with twinkly self-possession by Andy McDowell. By dilating each moment, the movie expands Phil's sense of wonder exponentially. He gets to know the inhabitants of this tiny town, to learn kindness and curiosity. And the repetition of time gradually washes away his misery and egotism. Phil spends a big chunk of the movie trying to figure out fraudulent ways to seduce Rita, but it's only when he stops trying to trick her into bed and has fun being with her, and he in turn becomes a human being she can enjoy, that the romance clicks. It's an amazing emotional and structural feat, a movie that I would happily watch again and again and again. And that is Joy Press.
Fair. I actually kind of agree with the initial statement. Like, it's not for the average rom-com watcher. Because I'll admit, rom-com isn't my favorite genre to watch, but I do like it. But that's only because I'm starting to get into my softer era a bit. The men I was raised around in my life, oh my goodness, you can never make them watch a rom-com. But my sister put this movie on, and I was like, oh, this is actually interesting. And I think it was, funnily enough, one of the first rom-coms I've ever watched.
How old were you?
I think I was about 9. So she would just play these movies, and her being in her like teenage girl era, she'd love the rom-com stuff. And me being forced to stay with her, I watched it and I was like, actually, this is quite cool.
I remember when I was a teenager, I've seen this movie like since I was like a little kid, probably a little younger than you were when you saw it. Because it was one of those ones we just rented from the video store a lot. And my mom loved this movie, so we'd watch it a lot.
It was on TV all the time.
Especially on February 2nd.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like it would be
on
played.
actual Groundhog Day, yeah.
They play it back to back. Every year
Yeah,
on
that's quite funny, actually.
Sky Movies Comedy, they play it round the clock all day.
Are there any movies that you watch like every year or sort of watch around a specific occasion?
No, I try not to, if I'm honest. I'm quite, like, my ADHD just, like, even though it likes patterns and repetition, when it comes to movies, no.
You're not like a rewatcher.
No, but series kind of, yeah. It's just more of a comfort watch when,
Yeah.
let's say, I'm just having a rough time and I just want something on in the background, like a
What's your
Game of
comfort watch?
Thrones.
Game of Thrones is a comfort watch?
Yeah, I just seen Ned's head roll. And I'm like, yeah.
Jack, what about you? Repeated?
Well, the last 2 years on New Year's Eve, I've watched When Harry Met Sally with you.
Yeah, I was there for that.
I remember. And I've done that on New Year's Eve before as well. I like to watch that movie on New Year's Eve. It's a good way to set off the end of the year. I do, like, I know I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because I have nothing to give thanks for.
But also,
also
you're not.
British.
I'm
Yeah.
also British. But I do like to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles around that time.
So I would never be able to actually keep this up yearly because I'm really, really bad at establishing and maintaining routines.
Yeah, I got to say, I don't watch these every year.
Sure. But I love a November 5th V for Vendetta viewing.
Oh, I actually might watch that tonight. I've been wanting to watch that for a
It's
while.
not November
Hey,
5th.
I'm an
Yeah.
influencer. Yeah, you gotta wait.
I like the idea of rewatching Groundhog Day every February 2nd.
Yeah. Maybe we should start. Maybe we should record an episode on it every February 2nd.
You know, admittedly, I actually thought for the longest time it was Tom Hanks. I always get them confused. Bill Murray and Tom Hanks for some reason.
You know what? Tom Hanks is good for like magic realism comedy, like Big.
Good
Like
point.
Big and Groundhog Day kind of share DNA.
Yeah, they do.
Bill Murray is like the more acerbic Tom Hanks, like the more sort of like Tom Hanks can make fun of you, but will kind of do it to your face, while Bill Murray will do it to you and not you won't even know that he's doing it.
Yeah.
You know? It's more sly.
100%. Yep. Like the espresso line. Where it's like, I don't even know
I don't
how to
think
spell
you can
espresso or cappuccino.
What an asshole. And
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah?
Honestly, the first point I thought, I was like, okay, cool. If we're going to have a talking point, my first talking point is he's a dick. He's a dick.
That's a pretty uncontroversial opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody agrees he's a dick.
Yeah. But
he's a charming dick. I'll say this.
I don't think so.
Tell
us how you really feel.
Not like I wouldn't want to spend
really
actual time with him, but he's charming, like within a movie sense of dick. Like I'm compelled by like him being a dick in the movie.
I just don't like him. Through and through. I did not like him at the end.
Oh no!
I'd say it's a coming of age just because he has some slight revelation, but he's still a dick at the end of it.
Wow.
In my opinion, yeah.
Oh wow.
That's a controversial opinion.
Because the thing is, like, I don't. Obviously, he's changed his ways. He's trying to help out, and he's doing this. But deep down inside, I feel like it's a game where it's gratifying. Because when he gets Rita, she goes, "Oh, I didn't know you could play piano." There, he's like, "Yeah, I'm versatile." Humble yourself, boy.
Yeah.
You had like 10 million days to do it. Like you only did it because you were bored in a loop. Like, let's be real now.
I guess I don't think it will work if he wasn't like slightly dickish.
Oh yeah,
I think
1,000,000%.
there's a charm to Bill Murray
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think like every actor can get away with.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, he says things that are like rude and mean, but there is a sense of like, yeah, but that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
He, like, because he's doing it, he has a sort of delivery that almost like makes it charming.
Roguish.
Yeah.
It's
He's a rake.
Yeah.
We never get to use the word rake enough.
I mean, we do if you're talking about Bridgerton. Bridgerton has brought the word rake.
Or God.
Really? Why is that?
It's sort of the old-timey word for like a fuckboy. And so they use it like earnestly in the show. They're like, "Oh, my brother is such a rake."
Well,
Alright.
I once
That's probably part of my vocab now.
Yeah, keep it. It's re-entered the like common parlance now because of Bridgerton, which I think is really funny.
And that was timely back in the day. They would actually use that as a term.
So I think there's something in this movie about the redeeming power of love, but in a different way than we normally see it. Because I think on a first watch, people go, well, he falls in love with Rita and therefore he's better because he wants to be good enough for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't think that is quite what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like he falls in love with Rita and he's genuinely, unselfishly inspired by what a good person she is.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to become a better person based on her example, regardless of whether that means that he can be with her. Because I think he believes that he's never getting out of this loop.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows he can never be with her. And yet he still wants to be a better person like she is.
Mm-hmm.
Not really for her, just like her. And I think there's something really beautiful about that. It's also kind of what they said in the Vanity Fair blurb, which is like, as soon as he stops trying to get with her, then they actually connect.
Yeah.
And I think that's really nice.
Yeah, it's like his actual realization of what love is.
Yes.
Like, it was very lustful at the start. Like he would just chuck out the word "I love you," right?
He was doing this whole pickup artist thing.
Yeah, like
Gross.
he said it to her the first time. She was like, "Wait," that's when she realized, like, "Oh wait, this is all just a ploy."
He asked Nancy to marry him.
Yeah, that's her name, Nancy. I was trying to think of her name. Yeah, Nancy. He said that as well. So it's just
insane.
He's using it as a game, but yeah, he eventually actually, I guess, he values the word love after that point.
Well, you notice that he says it to her twice. And the first time he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, of course.
So she calls bullshit immediately.
What? He doesn't mean it?
What? But the second time he does,
Yeah.
and she believes him.
Yeah.
And in both cases, it's been,
Okay.
less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And they've only just met. Like, I think a piece of context that's not entirely clear. They say she's the new producer. This is the first time they've worked together.
Yeah.
They are only just meeting,
Yeah.
which actually makes it make a little more sense that she falls in love with him so quickly because she's heard about his reputation, but she doesn't have years of him being a dick.
Yeah.
To fight against.
I do like that the writer didn't make her say "I love you" back, because I don't know. Like, obviously, for him, he's been in love with her for how many days now? But
I mean,
years.
it could have been like 10,000 years. Like, it's
Yeah,
never
exactly.
confirmed
Yes.
how long it's been.
Yeah, and for her, it's just a quick turnover. And I think, it was a good move for her to actually say she's happy too but not say that she's actually committed that deeply to say that she's in love.
Yeah.
I think it was a good writing move.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
I totally missed that she doesn't say it
Because I was
back.
waiting for it. I was like, don't say it back. Don't say it back. Hey, she did it.
Don't do it.
When Nancy said it, I was like, girl, what are you doing?
Nancy.
Why? He called you Rita twice.
Poor Nancy.
Poor Nancy. Who hurt you?
Nancy.
I wanted to, just while we're talking about this end scene of like him saying "I love you," because I just want to mention my favorite bit from the director's commentary, where Harold Ramis just suddenly is watching this and he goes, "I cry a lot more at movies now," and then he just
Oh.
and then he just said, "I cried at X-Men."
Which one?
I think it's the first one.
The people need to know. The
Dang.
first, I mean, okay, I would cry at the first X-Men.
Why? I mean, I freaking loved Hugh Jackman in that. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
but-
It's Hugh Jackman and Anna Paquin.
Yeah, they got a really nice
The,
little
like-
Was that the
friendship
one where he
going.
has to like he has to sacrifice her or something? Is that the one?
No,
or is that
it's the
number
one-
2 or 3.
It's the one where it all ends at the Statue of Liberty, and she's being used by Magneto to power his machine that will
Little
like
baby Rogue.
advance everybody's mutations.
Oh, yeah, I had the biggest crush on Rogue.
Right.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, goodness with that.
Shug.
hair, that
Yeah,
little-
the stripe.
silver stripe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Favorite line in X-Men 2 is just Ian McKellen being so fucking cunty, and him sitting with Mystique, looks at Rogue and goes, "We love what you've done with your hair."
yeah, because it was.
He
it
caused
shows
it.
up in the first movie when he's like using her power. That's
Yeah.
what puts the like white streak in her
Yeah,
hair.
yeah,
What
yeah,
an
yeah.
asshole! You're right. So
But
cunty.
it's such a funny delivery.
Very funny.
Ian McKellen just having the best time as Magneto.
Couldn't see anyone else.
I mean,
Well, as old
please
Magneto.
only cast Shakespearean actors to play your
Oh.
supervillains. That's the only way to
I mean,
do
it is
it.
great.
Like they have a flair to it where it's just like a bit sassy. Yeah,
He's
like
literally-
reality. He makes it real.
They don't make superhero movies like that anymore. You know?
we need the sassy villains.
Like
Yeah, for real.
Magneto's back in the new. Ian McKellen is back as Magneto in
That's right.
Avengers Doomsday later this year.
I am going to change the subject.
Yes, please.
I have a headcanon that I want your opinions on. You know the bartender in the hotel?
Yeah.
I think he knows about the time loop. I
Interesting.
think he's in on it.
Ooh.
He might have caused it. I don't know. He just like, do you remember the little montage where she's like, "Oh, sweet vermouth with a twist," and like
Mhm.
there are several scenes at that bar,
Yeah.
and it always cuts to the bartender sort of like shaking his head at whatever like dumb thing Phil's doing, and it gives me the impression that he knows that he's doing this
Mhm.
repeatedly.
Fair.
I don't think he does, but in a similar way, I think he is stuck in his own Groundhog Day of his life because he sees guys do this all the fucking
Yeah.
time.
I mean, that makes a lot more sense. It's also a lot less fun.
Yes, it is a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, just met you, Jack, and I like you already, but I like her Nora's idea a lot better.
fine.
That's a lot more
That's
fun.
fine. Nora is the enchanting one.
Oh my god, you're so nice to
I'm
me
the
today.
fuck boy. I'm
He's the rake.
The rake.
What was I? Yeah, it'd be interesting to know if this curse affects many people.
Well, in particular, so the "what should we drink to" scene always makes me laugh because he's like, "To the groundhog," and she goes, "I always drink to world peace, you fucking asshole." Like the way she reacts is like he's the worst person in the world.
His one-upping on that though is so fucking funny.
Yes.
I always say a prayer and drink to world peace.
Yes, and that's the moment when he says that. The bartender sort of looks at him like, I guess he's just spotting that it's bullshit. Like he just knows that it's a line.
But his prayer, it's so funny.
So I was actually going to ask that. How do you think his style of comedy translates to today? Like, there was some where he was talking about Larry and the way that he eats,
Yes.
and there was like a slight pause, and he just stuffs his hand in his face. I love that kind of comedy. I grew up on that. I always say I probably have a kid out there, someone in the world that I don't know about because I love dad jokes and I love making them.
I was like,
Yeah, that-
what?
no. That could have gone so many fucking.
So glad you let me land.
What are you admitting to?
I
right
love
now?
that old style of comedy, and I loved fucking.
You ain't wrong, Jack.
I was so
You ain't
scared.
wrong.
It's like,
Wait.
Cast exclusively revealed.
Let me say something.
I'm so glad you let me land. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, I guess my question is, since I love many things, Dad jokes being one of them. How do you guys think it would translate to today? Because comedy's changed quite a bit now. Like it's less slapsticky, it's less dry and witty, in my opinion. Like from what I've seen from the younger actors.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like, let's say if Bill Murray were to make a movie again today, that he couldn't use the same devices. But let's say like if, I don't know, I haven't seen him do it, but like if Timothée Chalamet were to do a comedy, I don't think he'd be as slapstickish or anything like that.
I could see someone like Glenn Powell doing a movie like this.
Really?
Yeah, I can see him playing a dick to begin with and then softening throughout the movie.
Oh no, but I'm talking about the actual style of comedy. Like you see how he stuffs his hand in his mouth.
That actually does feel very Glenn Powell to me.
I'm thinking of I think of like Anyone But You.
Yeah.
And like him and what is the bit where Sydney Sweeney's touching his face and suddenly he's just like, stop.
Yes,
It's just I think he could do it. But he also does like, if I think about Hitman, he does the sort of like character kind of like sillier comedy when he's doing all the different Hitman characters as well.
That's true.
I do think this style of comedy can exist for sure.
No, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
It's also held up so well. Like Groundhog Day, I mean, maybe it's just because I saw it when I was younger, but I feel like it could come out now and it would probably be more appreciated if it came out now, actually.
Oh, yeah?
But I mean, it holds up.
No, it definitely holds up. It's such a good film.
It's rare, isn't it, that you see something from like the 90s and you don't go, ugh, at something? I mean, I guess the closest that it gave me to an ick was all of his sort of pickup artist stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of the character, isn't it?
It's part of the character, and it's
we're not supposed to approve. We're not supposed to think he's good for doing that.
It's not celebrated.
Right.
And like he's still stuck in the loop after doing
Friends,
that.
I don't think translated at all. Like,
Friends.
I used to love Friends, watch it like religiously every day, come home, slap on E4, and then that's it. But then now when I went to Philippines and came back, I was like, oh, might get back in touch with Western comedy. And then I was just looking like, oh, these are actually really bad people.
you know what is a really interesting sign? So Blank Check talks about the podcast Blank Check often will bring up like Wayne's World is one of like the only movies from its period that is about that kind of culture and has no homophobic slurs in it.
Fair.
Like there's one reference to a gay character in this movie and it's never a joke at their expense.
Yeah, it's quite neutral.
Yeah, it's just like, this is this guy and he's gay and he's like, yeah, I am. And that's it. It's quite a peaceful comedy in that sense. Like, it's also, this film has been like embraced so much by like spiritualists. I believe the original writer on it identifies as a Buddhist.
Fair.
I think the original script like talked about like it being 1,000 years, and he was like, because a lot in Buddhism is like everything takes about 1,000 years. Right.
No, actually, because I'm Christian as well, and I wear that literally on my neck.
I can see. There's a tattoo.
Oh wow!
For those who can't see, there is a tattoo.
Got a tattoo of a cross with Jesus' blood on my neck, and it did inspire me to try and write something along these lines, like of someone who's. It's less of a romance, but I was just thinking, like, yeah, what if someone was to live every day without consequence? And it was just endless. Like, you don't get any real fulfillment. You don't get any real joy from it. And yeah, I think that kind of resonates with where I come from spiritually as well.
Yeah, it breaks Phil to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
After a while.
That actually is a great lead into the question I wanted to ask, which was, if you were caught in a Groundhog Day time loop, what would you do with the time?
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, well, he did that. He technically robbed the bank.
Drove on the train tracks.
Yeah, he did. I'd probably do all the stuff that I would be scared of doing, because obviously, like I said, like I am Christian, so that I do have a moral standpoint. Like just because I can live today over and over again doesn't mean that I should do wrong. Or
yes, I completely agree.
Yeah, so I won't rob a bank, but I would do stuff like, it's weird to say, I'd jump off a building, but just because it's like, all right, cool, I can do it, and I'm gonna wake up.
You'd get on every boat.
Yes, I'll try yachts, I'd try dinghy boats, I'd try kayaks.
I think it's very interesting that, because he doesn't know he can't die for the longest time.
Yes, I would be
so it
scared
starts
of that.
out as a legitimate suicide attempt, and I assume that all of the other attempts are also legitimate attempts.
Yeah,
I don't think he's just like, what would it feel like to electrocute myself in the bath? Whereas I believe you would.
Yeah, that would be more me. I would try just the craziest stuff. It's just curiosity about the nature of world, like the world, with the way the world works.
I'm interested that robbing a bank is not allowable in your moral I mean, not violently, like armed robbery of a bank. Like that is horrible.
Do it the way he did it.
Right. Like I think under like my moral code, I know that money's going back tomorrow. I'm stressing them out for a day.
Fair.
I probably would steal that money and just play. Although, I mean, realistically, I would just get a credit card.
Fair.
I wouldn't maybe steal money just for practical reasons.
Are you going to get that credit card in a day?
Well, I kind of like to think I'd already have a credit card and I would just max it out and then it would reset the next day. That's what I would do.
Yeah,
so like,
there you are.
But I think for moral reasons, robbing a bank is kind of a victimless crime if you know it's going to reset the next day. I would not hurt anyone.
Yeah. So I think for me, I'm going to get a little tiny bit spiritual.
Oh, please.
Because if there is an outcome that you're going to actually like live your life afterwards, I think that it creates a tiny little foothold where you're like, okay, cool, stealing has a little bit of a thrill, or it becomes permissible. Now you've made an excuse to do something that is morally wrong, regardless of not whether it resets. Like stealing is wrong. Like what if someone finds out and then for that 24 hours, they feel poopy because of what you did?
I wouldn't want that.
Yeah. So, I mean, just because it resets doesn't mean that the hurt
poopy?
has gone.
No, I think that's fascinating that like, if you allow yourself to sort of engage with something, even if it is kind of harmless, you are creating this like hunger in yourself for more crime or saying it's permissible. That's a really interesting
It's like
point.
cheating on a diet. You know, like you open yourself up to that thing and you're like, oh, well, now that door is slightly open. I've opened that door. I could go back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've had one slice. I might as well have the whole cake.
Yeah.
Well, I have no impulse control. So, like zero, absolutely none. So I do have to like all or nothing within issues of willpower.
You know what I would do?
What?
I would plan the ultimate con.
Oh.
Would you carry out the con?
Yeah.
Or would you just plan? Okay.
Just spend it planning
just
and
plan
that's
it.
it.
I don't know. Like,
cool.
But I'd like have to like I would take my time learning. I would similar to Phil, like learning what time this is. Yeah. Oh, the dream. Like, oh my God. Being able to work on stuff through patterns and like, oh my God, it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
Right. Just watch it over and over and over and learn every move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like and then just
like
try.
A game.
Yeah.
I would learn the piano like he did.
Yeah.
I would do
that's
like,
a good use of
You'd
time.
see me the next day and I'd just be A1 at everything. And like, okay, I know you
and
tried
then
stuff, but I guess it's just because I'm versatile.
And then your fucking teacher who only knows they've taught you one lesson. It's like, that's my student. And you're like, yeah, he's pretty good. You didn't really need to teach him, did you?
She's technically not wrong, but
She's
I get you what you mean. Like, she didn't
so
teach
her
him
knowledge,
anything.
she's kind of wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
She's bragging over something that she really shouldn't be bragging about.
That's true. So you learn the piano. What else?
Because I fight, I would constantly over and over and over again get my butt kicked, like just to see what I can not do when I actually step in the ring. I get the singing on point. Of course, the singing. I have to sing. It can't be singing. It has to be singing.
I think slightly more context on the fighting thing. You did mention the ring. I don't want people to think that you're out just like brawling in the street. You're like, I fight.
Right, yeah. I just go out in Camden, mate, and just oi, you.
He's been threatening to punch me ever since he came in this
Yeah. Just so he's doing it silently because he's like, I know this is an audio medium, so I'm just gonna lock eyes with Jack.
We didn't actually invite him on the podcast. He just stormed in here and has been holding me by fists.
For context, I haven't broken eye contact with Jack once.
Not one single time.
Which is wild because I've been darting my eyes all around the room and then suddenly he's in every corner.
Yep.
I'm feeling very left out, if I'm honest.
Don't worry, you're next.
They're falling in love over there.
Sorry, can't help it. It's the charm and the wit. That's why.
You know what I would do?
It's the roguish charm.
If I had all this time, I would like to be able to test out, like, if there was somebody I wanted to have a conversation with, or like really like take to task on like the way they've been treating me, which is something that gives me great anxiety. I'd be able to like go through and do it knowing there's no consequences and learning the best way to handle that sort of pressure.
Wow, that's really good use of that time.
Yeah.
I think I would sleep a lot.
Or you need it.
I do. I really do.
That is not a comment on like how Nora looks, by the way.
It might be.
No.
It might be.
I'm glad you said it. I was not even thinking that.
You need it.
It's like, Nora looks like a raccoon.
That tired ass lady in the corner.
We got a groundhog and a raccoon over here.
I would sleep a lot. I would catch up on my sleep debt. Although I suppose actually I wouldn't, because we assume his body is
Yeah,
also
I was gonna
resetting.
say.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that? Yeah, his body resets, right? So
Yeah, he's not like the
probably feels-
cholesterol from all those donuts or
Yeah.
whatever is not like
Feels the same way he does every morning.
Mm.
fine. I would nap a lot though.
Yeah.
And I would listen to every podcast and watch every show. I would just consume all of the media that I don't have time for.
Yeah.
Like-
You'd learn every answer on Jeopardy.
100%. I've said this
Yeah, that's
before. Like, my favorite thing in the whole world is just to chill.
Mhm.
Like, I really, really love killing time. It's why I love airports.
Okay.
Because you just hang out in an airport and your whole job is to kill time.
Until
Fair.
Sonny Perone, famous chiller.
I feel like I would thrive in a Groundhog Day situation because I would just chill.
This is great because this leads me into a question I want to ask you guys. If you were a character from Punxsutawney, and so you can't be a visitor, you can't be Phil, you can't be Rita, you can't be Larry, one of the Punxsutawney
I'm
citizens,
gonna pick Larry.
who would you be?
The groundhog.
The Groundhog.
It'd be the groundhog.
I mean, that Groundhog is so fucking cute. So that works.
Fair.
And a
He's
bit
just
Bill
a
Murray.
little chunky boy. He's so fluffy and I just want to squeeze him.
But is that you? Just because you want to squeeze something, does that make it you?
No, Kim's the
Oh,
Groundhog. And I also
Kim.
want to really squeeze Kim.
Okay,
So-
yes, then that's fair. Kim gets to be
I
the
get this.
groundhog.
Yeah.
You are.
All right, you know what?
Punxsutawney Phil.
I'll take it.
You know
Okay,
when
I'll be the
something's
groundhog.
cute and so you feel like violent towards it? Like you're like, I just
Oh,
want to
yeah.
squish it.
We have a phrase for that. We call it giggle.
Really?
Oh.
Tagalog, yeah.
Oh, I
I
love
like
We just
that.
want to pinch your face. And
Nah.
I love you so much.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the Groundhog and about Kim.
Oh,
So
appreciate it. Who would you be?
I think annoyingly I would be Ned Ryerson because I'm always like, I want to hang out, I want to see.
Yeah.
Remember the good times?
Yeah.
I used to date your sister.
Yeah, he just
Am I
seems like he's
Am I right?
always.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, he's always just on. How good of a person have you got to be pushed by Phil the way he did and still be like, hey, man?
I don't know that he's a good person. I think he's a dogged insurance salesman. But that's the funniest part in the whole movie for me is when Phil just shoves him and he's just like, okay, like
Yeah.
totally unfazed.
But it's a doozy.
I love at the end when he runs into them to Rita and Phil. And he's like, "Oh, hey, where are we going? Or this party's great." And then Rita just goes, "Oh, it's been so nice. Let's not spoil." Fun fact: the script said, "Let's not ruin it," but Andy McDowell could not pronounce "ruin" in her accent.
What?
She kept
How'd she
being,
say
"Let's not ruin it."
Ruin.
Yeah, she has quite a like thick,
Yeah.
deep South accent. I
Oh,
think she's from
really?
South Carolina.
Yeah, it's one of the few films that she actually speaks like full on in her accent.
And it's a beautiful accent.
It is a nice
Yeah.
one.
Like it makes her so immediately lovable as well.
Interestingly, Stephen Tobolowsky, who plays Ned Ryerson, goes on to be in Glee.
What?
Yeah,
As who?
he is the original Glee teacher who's fired in the first episode, and that's why Will steps into being the Glee teacher. But his character in that show is called Sandy Patterson Ryerson, and I'm like, is it connected?
Oh, it has to be.
It
That's
has
such
to
a
be a nod. It
specific.
has
Yeah.
to be a nod. It
Yeah.
has to be.
That's
It's
funny.
such an iconic film to not
Yeah.
have an Easter egg in it as well if you're doing something like
It's
that.
so funny, like, because Stephen Tobolowsky has had like a long, varied career,
Mm.
but this is the role he's most known for.
I feel like I would be happy with that.
I think so. I think what's wonderful is that you've taken what could be like a throwaway gag,
No,
and turn it into an
1,000,000%.
iconic.
That's such a sign of a great actor.
I can't think of anyone else who could play that part.
Mm.
Like, he's so good at it. Like, that voice rings in my head. The glasses, the
Oh
hat,
gosh.
the weird noise he makes when he leaves them at the end.
Honestly, what really stands out is like it's a doozy. I might even
Yeah.
do with the finger point as well. Like,
Yeah.
I really. I, might even start
I
doing-
think, like, as a kid, he was like my favorite part of the movie.
Mhm.
I think he still is in some
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah.
Like the joy that's on your face whenever you mention his name.
Bing!
Yeah.
Bing again! You know who I think you might be, Nora?
What?
I think you could be Buster, who is the guy who does
Oh,
the
yeah.
Groundhog Day ceremony, because it's a
Mm.
performance and you love to perform.
Sure.
And also, like you love the Groundhog.
Yeah,
So,
love Groundhog.
and you'd be like, I think he smiled at me.
Yeah, I would.
What does a groundhog have a name? I can't remember.
Phil.
Phil.
Punxsutawney
okay.
Phil. Just
Oh, snap.
that's what they say to Phil. He's like, hey, like the Groundhog.
Fair.
And that is the actual Groundhog's name.
Completely went out of my head.
Funnily enough, the film, though, not shot in Punxsutawney.
No, Indiana, right?
Oh,
I
really?
think so,
Or
yeah.
Illinois?
Because the actual Groundhog Day ceremony takes place in a park, and Punxsutawney doesn't have like a town square. So they wanted a town square for it to take place.
It was a good choice.
Yeah.
It's kind of devastating, isn't it, though, that that's not actually on location?
Yeah,
in
it's
Punxsutawney?
like-
That's it. I've ruined the movie.
So will everybody go home?
You know what?
My entire concept of Groundhog Day does come from this movie.
Mm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Groundhog Day now is more like the movie is.
Mm.
To sort
because of the impact?
Yeah. And in the town they shot it in, there are like little plaques all over the place, like where the puddle is.
Yeah, I was about to say Bill
Yeah.
Murray stepped here.
Yeah, that's there. That's literally the plaque.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So they still have the hole in the ground and everything?
I'm going a lot on the director's commentary.
Fair.
He was like, we had to remove like some cobbles from the street to do
Oh,
it.
dang.
I don't know if they've put them back.
I mean, I can imagine after the movie they did.
I would want like a statue of him stepping into the puddle just on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am actually probably Nancy. I think like there probably is some like
I think you're more like
deep-seated trauma
like-
that makes me do weird
No,
things.
I
I think
say
you're
some
more
random
like,
guy says I love you to you.
Oh well, no, I wouldn't.
you're the maid.
I wouldn't fall for
You're,
that.
you're the girl who dresses up like the maid.
No, I'm not.
One of my like underrated favorite lines is in that scene where he sees Nancy. He's like, "Hi, Nancy. My old fiance doesn't remember me." It's just because it's just a weird callback to that one scene,
Where he
and then he
proposes
is
to-
like, and he's playing around so much, and that's it. Like he's in the stage where he's like, "I am playing around." now."
Yeah.
He also says he's seen the movie 100 times, which is
Mm.
one of the very few indicators we get of how much
Yeah.
time has passed.
Yeah.
The other one is when he's teaching Rita to like throw cards or whatever into the hat, and he says, "Oh, 5 or 6 months, 4 or 5 hours a day, you'd be a pro,"
Yeah.
which indicates that's how long he spent
Yeah.
just doing that.
No. Very good advice.
That scene is that's because that's where she like really because he's like, "Is that how you spend your days?" And like, yeah, it probably is.
I love how he just takes the slap as well, like a real man. Like he knows it's coming, but he just takes it.
She,
Like he knows
she
he's
actually
missing.
slapped him.
That doesn't look
yeah,
like
he told
like
her
an
to
acting.
slap him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was acting.
I like, as an actor, stop telling people to actually slap you because people fuck it up so like you hear
Yeah.
these stories all the time where people are
Yeah.
like, "Oh, just actually slap me because I want it to be real," and then
Yeah.
they get like their ear boxed or whatever and they get like seriously injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Stop telling
ridiculous
people
because
to
she
slap
slaps
you.
him so many times.
So many
Yeah.
times. And you know that like not all of those takes worked. So like if we see something in a movie, it happened so many more
Yeah, that's true.
times, you know?
I think that's where I would draw the line. If it was like Groundhog Day and you can like repetitively see that she's slapping you, no. But like I have had acting scenes where I'm like, just go for it.
Of course you
But
did.
then,
Because that's
yeah.
exactly what you would do. Don't do that.
Yeah.
This is why I have to babysit you
But
when we're
then
on
I-
jobs together.
I'm gonna get punched in the face or kicked in the face at some point, so I'll take a slap.
I mean, that's true. Fair, you are a boxer. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I am actually a Muay Thai.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Yes.
I do elbows and knees and feet as well.
Ooh, I do not know the difference of any of the like fighting.
they're just different parts of the
disciplines.
bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I do know the difference between elbows and like hands.
Do you know the difference between your ass and your elbow?
But do people hit you in the face?
Yeah, of course.
Kim, why? Like you look at your face.
Yeah, he's done pretty well
Yeah,
for
exactly.
it. They must have hit it into the shape.
Yeah.
Just
Just like, hit me right here, bro. I just need to renew my jaw.
If I had your face, nobody would be allowed within 10 feet of it.
Look how beautiful
Except for nice
Sylvester
reasons.
Stallone is.
I mean, sure, but like, I just.
Well, actually, this is quite harsh, but remember that time we went to Rotterdam and then my face was completely shattered?
And you still look great, to be fair.
I'm still okay.
So you think you're Nancy?
Or I'm one of the old ladies who gets the flat tire.
Oh, the flat tire.
They're great.
It's an earthquake.
He must be from the auto car. Would it not be so hard to use the jack on a car which is like full of people?
Yeah, it's very impressive. He's clearly been working
Yeah.
out with all of his.
Yeah. But
he can't-
time
he
of
can't
riding.
work
He can't
out.
ride. He can't
Resets.
build muscle. How frustrating. What if?
But challenge that because if he's able to throw cards, that's muscle memory. that means he'll mentally be able to do that, but the neurophysical connection won't be there.
You know what's interesting too is that like thought patterns are also a physical, like neurochemical process. So there's clearly something that is physically translating from day to day. Oh, this is interesting.
Now we're really getting into the logic.
I'm worried we're going to break the movie.
Well, it's like, don't dig in too deep. I have another question about time loops, which is like, what would sort of make a time loop like good or bad? Because it's sort of like he's stuck in this place he doesn't like, and he's physically stuck because of the snow. And he can't communicate because the phone lines are down. Like they've really made it like this sort of, whereas in something like Palm Springs, they sometimes just drive out of town. You know, like it's the conceit is different.
Do you think he like ever like left town early in the morning? Because the blizzard isn't so bad in the morning.
Oh my God, yeah, he could have. That's so interesting. They never explore that. He could have stolen a car and just left Punxsutawney.
Like, I mean, it's not interesting to see him leave because, I mean, it's interesting to us who have seen the movie before, but within like the film, it doesn't aid his journey enough. It's a nice sort of thought experiment for sure. I think the worst part about being stuck there is that it's cold.
Yeah, I think I'd need variety in weather, especially me being half Filipino. I need some sun.
I need some. Like,
February 2nd being the day you're stuck in forever.
In a blizzard.
I noticed something on this watch that I actually haven't really noticed before. I say that, and now I'm afraid that I have said it before.
When would you have said it before?
I don't know. I can't imagine. The opening scene where she's like playing on the like weather, the blue screen, I guess, not a green screen. The way that his eyes soften when he's looking at her, when they're like, oh, Rita, your producer, and he fully, like, his whole face changes.
They definitely have instant attraction to each other because I've had like dynamics like that mimicked in like first meeting people, where it's like, you know, you're just making faces at each other. And that's quite childish. Yeah, it's like a young boy pulling a girl's hair in school. It means like he doesn't know how else to show that he's like
it's that little playfulness of like when he's like, you should see your face when you're doing the Groundhog
exactly what I was thinking in the car as well.
I'm like, that's completely a romantic sort of like setup right there.
There was my previous girlfriend. I always used to copy her and I'd tease her, and then she'd hate it. And I'd be like, oh no, I'm doing it because I like you. So if you see me copy someone else, be wary of them. Mimicry is something I do like if I'm attracted to someone.
I always used to call my previous girlfriend Poopy because she liked to keep a clean bathroom. And she's like, I'm not Poopy, you're Poopy. And I'm like, oh, shut up, Poopy.
Is that why you brought it up earlier when I was like, oh, it makes him feel poopy? Like, why'd you have to say poopy?
I said it because that's a line in the movie.
Oh, is it?
Right.
It's a line.
It's when Rita's describing her perfect man, and she says like, oh, he's, you know, good looking but doesn't have to look in the mirror all the time. He plays an instrument. He says like, oh, he likes animals and children and isn't afraid to change poopy diapers.
And then Bill Murray says, does he have to say poopy diapers?
Yeah.
Completely went over my head.
I completely missed that also. Yeah.
But, oh well, now I'm giving the other meaning to it.
That's another question I was going to ask is like, do you have like an itemized list like that in your head about your perfect partner? So wait, Jack, I know you're single right now. Are you single right now?
I am, yes.
I'm sorry, I'm happy for you.
Are you trying to set us up?
No.
I know you're single right now.
I still haven't broken eye contact with Jack once.
I'm starting to feel
it's
like
going to be really hard for us.
Okay.
Sorry.
What is your ideal partner? Do you think in that way where you have these like lists of qualities or?
I used to have that, must be family oriented because I'm Filipino. It's like a huge thing for us. And like we do it differently in the East than in the West. It used to be like driven, like this kind of still does hold true, but like driven has to have goals. You can't just be floating around life being like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yep, next day. But right now I'm tired of putting the ideal partner in a box because it's never going to come true. You're always going to find something that you're always going to have a box
for Rita.
Well, he just became that person over maybe 10,000 years. We don't know.
Him going for her listing that stuff and him going, me, also me.
Almost me. Very close.
Maybe I just have to get like $326 or something and then just shell out.
Yeah.
Or someone who spends $326 on me. Is part of the criteria.
You're worth more.
I appreciate that. No.
I think,
Well, especially because inflation.
Oh yeah, fair. And it's also I'm British, so pound.
It's a very good point.
So, yeah.
It's interesting, like, because I know we were talking earlier about the spirituality of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it does a really good job without, like, because I do think it is a very spiritual film. And I don't think they made it to be specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's actually really to its credit. It's got this ability to not tie itself down to any belief system or any...
Yeah, I would agree, because he's quite inward at the start. Like, he's all about me.
Mm-hmm.
And then spirituality at its essence is about the other.
Yeah.
About everything else but you. Or like how you can use yourself to help other people. And it's, I think like he's gone from his own microcosm to actually seeing himself in the real world and therefore helping people.
It's like the story of Job. It's not one to one, but I
was raised by atheists. Fill me in. What's the spark notes of that one?
You don't know Job.
I know nothing about religion.
All right, Job was a good God-fearing man. And is it Satan?
Yeah.
Satan comes in and he's like,
Satan. No.
Is it Satan?
No, it's Yoda.
Satan like says to like God, he's like, yeah, but because you have blessed Job with all this, you've given him like a good family, good farm. What if you took that away from him? He wouldn't love you anymore. And so God tests Job's love by removing, by like, all right, let's see what happens if I send floods to you, if I kill your crops, if I do all this,
fires and everything.
And like, and Job is still like, but God will provide.
And he did. He blessed him with everything.
Like, he better. Because he took it all away. I would fucking hope so.
He gave him back twice as much.
No. Okay, well, that's
twice
like
as much.
Interest.
Yeah.
Like, he took it on loan.
Oh, God's got good interest rates. His interest rates are the best.
But I guess like they're not
Trust me, no
similar one for ones. But I think like Groundhog Day is a fable akin to like a story you would find in the Bible.
Yeah.
One man who is bad
like
gets
Jonah
stuck
and the
in.
whale.
Yeah,
like
like
that.
that.
Just stuck in a place with no escape, and then only your faith can bring. Well, not faith, but I mean, like obviously for Phil's case, it would be his
spirituality, his heart,
position,
which I think is a really cool way to make a movie.
It is.
That you don't expect from the guys who brought you Ghostbusters.
No, and what's really interesting about the spirituality of this story is he believes he is stuck forever. He believes that he cannot die. There are inherently no consequences to any of his actions. And yet he improves morally, which is almost in some ways kind of in conflict with the way that some people view Christianity, which is like the only reason to get better is because of fear of punishment or desire for reward. Like, you're not doing anything for its own sake. You're doing it for yourself. You're just playing the long game, essentially.
Which is the antithesis of Christianity, because it makes it about you.
Right.
And like I said earlier, spirituality is about the other person. And it's not what you do. Your belief is what gets you into heaven. And therefore you start to do good. Like, it's coming out of your inward nature. That's why you start to love your neighbors. You just love because you were loved first. Like, I think it's 1 Peter 4:19, where it says we first loved because he loved us. But
the Groundhog Day approach, one might say, who doesn't have the ability to quote Bible verses. I am a completely non-religious person. And sometimes I'm a little smug about it. Like, I'm a little bit like, well, isn't my morality better in some way because I don't believe I'm going to be punished if I do something bad. I just don't want to do something bad because I'm a good person, motherfucker.
We love the, like, isn't my morality better than your morality?
Yeah. I'm so fucking moral. I'm so fucking good.
I'm so good right now.
I'm the most moral of them all.
Nobody's more moral than me. I'm so humble. I'm so moral. I'm so good.
It's a good thing I'm pretty as well.
And I'm hot.
And I'm hot.
Only the hottest are the moralists.
Well, I'm not as hot as you if you're going to hell.
Yeah. We're running out of time. This is going to be the most batshit insane episode because we have gone from like...
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No, it's been an interesting sort of chat. And yet, it's all familiar to me. I feel like I've done this before.
This is the first time we've talked about this. I don't know what you're talking about. The weirdness of this chat has nothing to do with the fact that we've wasted all of our talking points already. No. Okay. Kim, did you have a song that you wanted to add to our rom-com playlist from Groundhog Day?
Well, I Got You, Baby is a good one.
It is.
Of course.
It is a good one.
But
You hear it a lot.
do you know what? I actually really, really like the opening credits.
Oh,
It
the
was quite
Weatherman
Yeah,
one.
it's quite funky. And like, I was like, I can make breakfast to this. Yeah, I can make breakfast to this. But of course, we can't disrespect the trope, and we have to do. I would say sit with the I Got You, Babe.
Okay.
There is the Nat King Cole cover of Almost Like Being in
Oh.
Love.
Yeah. Great.
Perfect.
Nat King Cole, can't go wrong with him.
There's also You Don't Know Me, Ray Charles, and it's the scene where they're dancing in the gazebo
Yeah, it's
in the
great.
snow.
Nice. It's
Oh.
really nice.
This film's relationship with music is really lovely.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the biggest soundtrack, but it uses music really beautifully.
Yeah.
Would do, wouldn't do, have done?
What would I do if I was in Groundhog Day?
Or what
Or
from the events of the
From the
movie?
events. Yeah, just brushing up the skills.
Mhm.
Making sure your skills are on point for when you're ready for the day. Yeah. And robbing a bank. No, I'm kidding. I don't even need Groundhog Day for that. That's just a Monday.
Just what you do.
That's just every day.
Just a Monday. No, yeah. And making sure you're a morally good person, of course.
So would do morality
Morality.
and
yeah.
skills.
As someone with a litany of chronic diseases, I would eat all those foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would drink coffee from the pot. And I don't even drink coffee.
Yeah, we do today.
But I do on Groundhog Day.
If I was stuck in a time loop, I would go to a producer for help. Do you remember when he's like, Rita, you're a producer, figure it out.
Yeah,
Help me get out of the time loop. So we talked about
yeah.
this on our My Best Friend's Wedding episode, but Nancy Myers told a story about accidentally sending a text to her mother that shouldn't have gone to her mother. And the producer on the film she was doing was like, well, we got to steal her phone. We got to break in, steal her phone. And she was like, yeah, producers are in the weeds solving problems. They would
Yeah.
suggest that. So like, yeah.
You would approach a producer.
Yeah, like you know how people say to their children, like, "Oh, if you're lost, find like a woman or a couple," or like they tell you who to approach, or like a
Yeah.
police officer.
Find
That's
Mariska Hargitay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I would be like, find a producer.
Find a producer.
The thing is, they're not very you don't really know anyone's a producer.
Hey,
You got to figure it out.
I
You
don't
got
make
they-
the rules.
They don't wear sashes.
Well,
you know?
good thing you got time on your side.
Yeah, that's true.
Attention, is anyone on this plane a producer? And I'd be
Yeah.
like, yes,
like
I
on a-
am.
Oh my
like
gosh,
on a
I've been
beach,
waiting for
is
this
it?
moment.
Kim, I know you wouldn't rob a bank.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you wouldn't do?
What wouldn't I do? I wouldn't play Nancy like that. Come on, bro. What's wrong with you, man? She's
Mhm.
so sweet. Come on, don't do that. I wouldn't use my time like that.
I think
Yeah.
the weird thing with Nancy is how open she is to offering up all that information.
Mhm.
She's just like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "No, your English teacher was who?"
It's very small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are a little more trusting in those environments.
Fair.
So you got two London
Yeah.
boys here.
Fair.
We don't-
Yeah.
we
Oh,
don't-
yeah.
don't know shit.
I don't even trust myself at this point.
What wouldn't I do? Oh, I'd do it all. That's the thing. You got enough time to
That
do
is
it all.
that is the thing.
Wait,
Like, what wouldn't you do
wait,
if you
wait.
had infinite
Yeah.
time without consequence?
Tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't get stuck in a time loop.
Right, because you're a good person.
Yeah.
He's morally on point already.
Yeah.
His morals are better than all of
I
ours.
was about to say I wouldn't call someone a hairdo. I definitely would.
1,000,000%.
You call me red because my hair was very, very briefly,
Light red.
yeah, slightly red.
Slightly red.
And he's never let it go.
Now I call you Punxsutawney Perone.
Yeah, maybe that'll take over red.
The double P.
Oh, pee-pee.
I
Little pee-pee.
wouldn't show up to do the broadcast every day if I was stuck in a time loop. I would simply
Yeah.
not go to
I mean,
work.
I think there are days he doesn't.
I mean, of course.
There are those days where he leaves the town first thing in the morning.
Right. But the first couple of days, like he goes back and does it again. And I maybe the first day because he clearly thinks that he was dreaming or something. But once it's been established, like on the third day,
Yeah.
I'm not going to work.
I mean, I tell you what, the day with the toaster is the day he doesn't go to work for sure.
yeah.
I don't know. I'd go. I like that Rita girl.
Yeah. What have you done?
What have I robbed the bank? Stuck in a time loop. I've done that before. Freaking hell, repetitive.
Then we all 2020.
I would love it if that was how you revealed that you had actually been stuck in a time loop. You're like, have been stuck in a time loop for about 20 years.
This is why I'm just so chill now. I'm like, nothing phases me anymore.
Right. He's like, I've seen it all.
Yeah, been there, done that. What was the question again? Sorry.
What have you done?
What have I done? Drank coffee from the pot, but it wasn't boiling like that. I've also pigged out, definitely like that. Like
Oh, I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when we were in Aberdeen and everything was so cheap that you ordered like 3 entrees?
Oh, good. I had 3,200 calories in one meal. I calculated it because they had all of the things, and
So
it's free as well. I'm not paying for that.
We have a 30-pound dinner allowance, and in some places, like that's barely getting you anything. But in Aberdeen,
get you everything.
Yeah.
I love that this is the second time this week you've told me this story.
Oh wait, what?
Well, yeah, because I
Okay.
was trying to like explain you a bit. I was like, Kim is
No, you were trying to
wild.
explain to me the cost of food in Aberdeen versus Glasgow.
Oh yeah, because we were in Glasgow and I was expecting it to be cheap, but it is not as cheap as Aberdeen.
I'm glad I made an impact to
You
be
did.
a solid, 2 solid anecdotes: the boat and the food.
I tell
also
people about
finished
the boat
Alex's food.
all the time.
Oh, I'm glad.
All the time. I'm
I'm
like, that boy is going to be the death of me.
And himself.
Yes,
Yeah.
specifically.
But I did record his face. I did send it to Alex. Alex did have my location. But it would have been too late.
It would have been too late.
I feel like I've done this before. Something very familiar about this whole situation. I'm not going to lie.
Is that your final answer?
Is that my final answer?
Or do you have
Until-
another have done?
I just thought you meant, is this it? Is this over for me?
No. No, I didn't. I'm not asking if you're dying.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying, should I say mine or are you going to say more?
Yeah, I think that's my final answer.
Okay.
No.
I hope if I
It's
died,
easy to
it
be
would
the
just
guys,
be
don't worry.
that response to someone going, oh no.
Anyways,
Oh,
so next question, Nora. He's dead now.
no. Well,
Yeah, oh well.
What have you done, Nora?
I have turned on the shower when I was already standing under it, like a fucking psychopath, and then been really shocked when the water was not the temperature that I wanted it to
I have
be.
Did
done
you
the
grab the
same.
shower head like he did? Like that's a better solution than turning it to tap off.
I have actually. I would just turn the shower head away.
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah,
grabbing
as
it-
opposed to grabbing it and trying
Yeah.
to, because like usually in the US, shower heads are fixed. Like
Yeah.
it's rare that you can like take them out of the
Yeah.
thing. So, I mean, they might like twist or
Swivel,
whatever,
yeah.
but him just putting his hand over it like he thinks that's going to solve the problem is
Yeah.
so funny.
What's
Yeah.
the more iconic Bill Murray shower scene? Is it that one or in Lost in Translation where the shower is too small for him?
Haven't seen it.
Listeners, write in. Vote for your favorite Bill Murray shower scene.
Great.
Whatever exposes more, that's my answer.
Oh, I do feel like I rate movies by how much of Bill Murray's body I get to see.
Is it the less you see, the higher the movie is?
It depends on the day.
Depends on
Depends
the
on
Groundhog
the
Day.
movie.
What if it's Groundhog Day?
If it's Groundhog Day, yeah, we don't see enough.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Okay.
He's really wrapped up in the Royal Tenenbaums, so I say stay away from that one. But you see him like in a nice like wetsuit in Life Aquatic.
He says he has a great body. He claims to have a great body in Groundhog Day, but then we don't see it.
Yeah.
So
Tease.
See him in them pajamas though.
that's true. That's true.
Apparently they were gonna do, because I love the moment of the snapping the pencil.
Mm.
Yes. I did. That was really
It's just
nice.
that's because originally in the script it was he was gonna trash the hotel room and like shave his like the middle of his hair,
Mm.
and then
So
he was
extreme.
gonna wake up the next day and it was all gonna be back to normal. But they said it looked bad, like it looked like it didn't make visual sense when they did it, and the snapping of the pencil was so simple and it made so much more sense.
Yeah,
Infinitely
yeah.
better.
It's what you would actually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not overdoing it.
It's cool. It's a really simple way of confirming your fears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gives him this great opportunity to act this incredible scene where he just picks up the pencil and then has a breakdown. Rom-com
Radar.
Hey, let's do that again because we were so close. And
Rom-com Radar. The rom-com radar. Kim, do you know what the rom-com radar
I
is?
do.
Oh,
Is it
She
the
read the
rating of-
email.
Of,
Yeah, well,
1
fuck
to
yeah.
0 to 100?
Oh my God, he knows.
Mhm.
Well,
He
let me
knows.
explain it to the listeners out there.
I feel like all of Kim's like masses of fans are going to be listening to this episode and they will have no context for this podcast.
They also
so-
don't speak English, so they were like, "What is going on?" They're talking about eating something. He has kids. Oh my gosh!
They're picking up a lot for people who don't speak English.
Yeah,
I also like that they were wondering out loud what it was, but in English.
Yeah.
yeah. That's how ironic it was.
If you really wanted to
Yeah.
commit to that bit, you should not have been saying that in English.
Dapat
so,
ginawa ko na lang to.
thank you.
Ito na lang.
Well, the thing that's really sweeping the Philippines these days is the rom-com radar.
That's what I
Yeah.
hear.
Science-
That's how I know about it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, I know these guys.
Are you checking?
Yeah.
Are you checking how many listeners we have in the Philippines?
Yeah, we have had downloads in the Philippines.
No way.
We have, not very many, but I'm going to find it.
My favorite is that we have one download in Myanmar.
Myanmar. Okay, fair.
We were the
That's
number
insane.
one film review podcast in Hong Kong for like 10 minutes, but we
What?
had 2 downloads in Hong Kong at that point.
Do it. It doesn't matter. You still made history.
Right?
We on the iTunes chart in Ireland were outranking Jonathan Ross, and I just think it's because nobody uses the Irish iTunes.
We have had 3 downloads
What?
in the Philippines.
Dang.
Oh,
and
that's
which
like-
episodes are these?
4 weddings and a funeral, The Apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and the 2020 Emma.
Okay. Then what kind of guests did you have on?
Nobody that I think has any particular following in the Philippines.
Yeah. Mabuhay to them.
We're super popular in the Philippines.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's how I found out about you guys.
Yeah.
We're about to be super popular in the Philippines.
Shout out to the Filipino
But
viewers.
the
Kain
rom-com
tayo.
breakout is our scientific method on ranking the films we cover on this show. So the first section is 3 mini sections where we rank out of 5 the leads the lead slash chemistry, the supporting characters, and the plot.
Mhm.
And then we have our second section, which is out of 100. 0, the film is more romantic. At 100, it's more comedic.
Mhm.
50 being the ultimate balance of rom and com.
Fair.
So let's start with out of 5 lead slash chemistry.
Yeah, I'd say 4.5. 5. Like, there are, I mean, I say 4.5 because did see some moments where I was like, ooh, I don't see the truth in that. But that's just me
Ooh.
being honestly like super meticulous. Having my actor's hat on with absolutely everything. Not saying I'm a better actor than Bill Murray at all. Chemistry, I'd say 4.5 as well. I really, really, really found that the scene that you described when they're in the car,
Yeah.
and he's like saying, "Oh, you should see yourself when you're talking about the groundhog." I found that so cute. It was really realistic as well.
I think the scene, the day they spend together where he tells her the truth about his situation,
Mm.
where they're like throwing cards into the hat and she falls asleep and he speaks to her. You can see how much he loves her. And it's really nicely done.
Yeah,
I go for 5. So
fair.
I also said 5.
Fine. Yeah.
fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Supporting characters. I'm a 5 on this as well. That town is alive, full of people.
Oh, so you're talking about like the overall supporting characters, not
Yeah.
like the second.
No,
best
no,
supporting
there's
lead. Okay.
just
fair.
like
Oh yeah, 5. That's
yeah.
yeah. I think they settled quite well. They're definitely big dynamic of people.
Yeah, I think it's a really, really strong supporting cast. And it's one of those things that keeps me going back. I like to visit Punxsutawney.
Yeah, 5.
Plot.
Oh yeah, I think 5 as well. If you're gonna start a genre, if you're that's a solid 5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh wait, maybe 4.95.
Oh,
He could have left the village.
He could have left the film.
Could have
Kim
left
wants
the
a bigger
village.
world.
Yeah, I always want more. I didn't necessarily want him to leave, but just explain why he couldn't have left. Because I mean, the blizzard being a thing, yeah, but you do have a window. But I think that's
A window of time.
Yeah,
As
window of time.
opposed
Oh,
to
no,
like,
no,
he's
no,
like,
no,
jump out the window.
during
I mean, he
blizzard.
does that.
Yeah.
That's true, he does. Oh,
I remember saying 4 at some point. I don't know when. But I think it's a 5.
yeah, it's a 5.
It is a 5.
I always feel a bit like I'm doing something wrong somehow if I give something a 5.55, but
Mhm.
like, I'm sorry.
It's 94 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an incredible movie the more I
Mhm.
think about it.
Mhm.
So the romantic comedy scale, the rom-com scale.
So 0 is romance.
Yeah, 100 is comedy.
Let's say 75.
I said 75.
I said 65.
Oh, aligned.
Because, I mean, the element of romance is definitely there, 100%. But
Yeah.
I think it's not necessarily the whole catalyst as to why he changes. I think it's the actual position he's in that makes him change. And he obviously has an intention to change for someone as well. But mostly, yeah, it's like a lot of slapstick. It's a lot of like figuring out this, doing that. And
Yeah. No, I do think it's weighted slightly to comedy, but I think it's surprisingly well balanced.
Yeah, the romance with Rita is not a subplot.
No.
Like, it is definitely like the movie is a romance. It's just also got a lot of other stuff going on. It's a very like full
multi-layered.
world.
Yeah.
The only reason like Rita feels like more of a supporting character than Phil is because she's not involved in the time loop.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like there's a lot going on in this movie, but I think the romance is such a distinct part of it.
Yeah.
And it feels real. Oh, guys, that's Groundhog Day, over and done with, never to talk about again.
Never again. We fucking did it. And you were also one of the first guests we approached, and so this has been such a long time because you were like, I must do Groundhog Day, and I was like, well, it's way at the end of the list. Are you sure? And you were like, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we've been waiting for so long to get you in the studio.
Well, I've been waiting long to be in the studio with you guys. It's great to be here. And
We're
well,
happy to have
hopefully
you.
like more Filipinos tune in and the whole world as well. Congrats on the consistency as well, guys. You're doing great.
Aw,
like it's definitely
thank
a
you.
hard thing to keep up with. And yeah, like the energy that you guys have, very, very enthusiastic. You seem passionate. And I guarantee this is going to go very, very far.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah,
A guarantee.
yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee.
if,
I
that,
told-
if it,
I got
if
an
it
email
doesn't
from the
hold up,
Philippines.
who can I get the refund from?
Yeah, for real, I want my money back.
Just talk to mayor@philippines.com and yeah, someone will reply.
Okay.
One of the mayors out there.
That's such a nice compliment because we've tried so hard to be consistent, and it's so much work. I had no idea when we started this how much fucking work making a
Oh.
podcast
We try to be
is.
consistent, but I hope it doesn't feel like we're consistently talking about the same movie week after week.
I also hope that it doesn't feel like that. You know,
Yeah.
consistency without too much repetition.
Yeah.
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 You know, stuck in a loop
Be awful.
would be terrible.
Kim, is there anything you'd like to plug?
Ooh, yes. So speaking of the Philippines, there is a restaurant that I'm very, very closely linked to. I'm not an owner, but it's called Turo Turo UK, and we always do events there. So at the end of every month, feel free to come along as well. It's not only for Filipinos. It's actually our aim to get other cultures embedded in our culture. So we do a karaoke night.
Oh,
fun.
And at the last Friday of every month, and £5 entrance. You guys are more than welcome to come along, and please go last because I know you're gonna break fast. Oh no, wait, actually Filipinos can bring it, so
I
that's
was gonna
fine.
say, I was like,
yeah,
what?
don't worry, you're good. Yeah, you'll feel right at home.
Karaoke's like an essential part of the culture.
Yeah, like it's our national sport.
You're gonna be much, much better at it than me.
No. Okay, I'll be better at maybe the karaoke side, but the singing itself, nah, definitely not. I just know how to get people to like a Filipino. But
And
yeah.
there's food.
Oh yeah, it's a restaurant, of
Oh
course.
my god, Filipino food and karaoke. Like, yes.
We
Yeah.
also have a new sponsor who's been helping us out, and we have like Filipino cocktails as well.
Ooh.
And you know how ube is a trend now?
Yes.
Please do not say oob.
Oob.
Oob. What's that oob thing? That
Have you ever had
purple-
that oob?
Yeah, that oob.
What? What the
You-
fuck are you talking about?
You know ube. Like it's a purple yam that's been like, you're now gonna see it everywhere. It's like
Yeah.
the red car theory. Like Costa has it, and it's like, oh, try the new ube, and everything's infused with ube. It's the purple
yes.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have
UBE.
Yeah.
For those who can't
Sure.
know.
we
It's
have
like
a
tube without the T.
yes, exactly, and with the air pronounced at the end. It's a tube.
Too bad.
Ube.
Tube or not tube? That is the question. Yes, we
He's
have
an
like
actor.
an actor actually.
Actor.
And I also do other open mic events that aren't necessarily Filipino thematic, and that's at Simpos events. That's really much just any kind of expression you want to do. If you're an actor, you can do a monologue, or you can share a script, you can sing a song, you can do a dance. We have painters come in and then ask for interpretations. It's a great night to meet so many different types of people from different walks of life.
Nice.
So that's at Sympose Events, SYMPOSE events. Toro UK is TURO UK.
And Ube is UB.
We will put these in the show notes as well.
Sweet.
And what is just like your personal social media?
My personal social media is Kim Last.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice and easy. Only 7 letters, 8 if you include the at. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm only on Instagram. I don't do TikTok.
How millennial of you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't even want to be on Instagram.
Well, I'm on
Aw.
TikTok, so I'm so Gen Z.
So Gen Z.
But yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Fun. This has been When Rom Met Com. You can find us on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, because we're Gen Z, at When Rom Met Com. There are links there to the Vanity Fair article, to our letterboxd, any other fun things we found and want to share. You can DM us or send us an email at mail@whenrommet.com.
Get it?
We'd love to hear your thoughts on the films, what rom-coms you think should be on the list, your best would-dos, wouldn't do's, and have-dones, or anything else that you would like to hear about. If you've had a nice time today, please consider leaving us a review or following us wherever you get your podcasts. Reviews are amazing because when people come across the show on their Spotify search, if they see that we have a lot of reviews, they're like, that show must be good. And then they listen. And
What
we love
fools they are.
Fools.
Filipinos, write your Filipino reviews. Write in
Yes.
Tagalog. We don't need
Send us to the
English
top of the Filipino iTunes store.
Yeah, we've conquered Hong
Come
Kong and we're coming for you,
For
Philippines.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be nice. Thank you. for
Myanmar,
writing a
you're
little review.
next.
You're next.
They know about ube, so it's...
Next time, we will be discussing number 7, Roman Holiday. Thanks for listening. And remember, we don't hate you. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. See you next time.
Will we definitely be discussing Roman Holiday?
Definitely. 100% definitely.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Bye.
Bye.
Sweet.
Yay.
That was cool. Finally did it.